Today I'm going to show you how to assemble that door for the dollhouse minus putting the glass back in. So stay tuned and see how to put this together. All right, for a short little Tidbit Tuesday video, I thought I'd show you how to put the door together. So we have our door, frame, and we, in theory, have two hinge pins. So I put one already in here, but as careful as I was, I still managed to lose one of my hinge pins. So I actually contacted the nice people at Real Good Toys, who are the manufacturers of the dollhouse we're putting together, and I asked them what is the best way to replace this missing hinge pin. And they had a couple of ideas. One was the pointy part of a thumbtack. I don't have a regular thumbtack. I have a push pin. I'm hoping it's not too long. They said you could also cut a piece of wire off of a paper clip. So basically any kind of stiff wire, I'm assuming, probably a piece of a sewing pin would probably work too, if you had a flat-headed one. So I am going to, off camera, get this apart, see if I can get it approximately the same length as that is, and then I'll be back. All right, I found the easiest way to do it was just use a pair of, as my dad always called them, side cutters or wire cutters, and cut it off because it makes it just about exactly the length of that one. Now I do want to take that out. When I realized I had lost the other one, I put this one in here figuring it would be easier to keep track of it. All right, now the next thing we need to do is make sure our door is actually going to fit in our frame. And remember, we painted both areas, so it's possible that this won't fit. Right now we'll have to do a little sanding, and I was right. It is a little too thick. So I'm going to put these guys over here. I should have brought a bowl to put them in. Oh, I've got a piece of plastic packaging. There. Remind me, that's where I put those. So I have some sandpaper here. Make sure you hold your door straight up and down. I'm going to sand a little on the top and a little on the bottom, or bottom and then top actually. Sorry if you're hearing the background noise. The garbage truck is picking up his emptying a dumpster right across the parking lot from me. So let's see if I got enough. I am going to go ahead and turn the camera off, sand this down, and when I get it to the point where it's going to fit, I'll be back. All right, I got an emery board out to get just a little bit extra off, and now, as you can see, this fits beautifully. So now we get to put our nails, our little hinge pins in. So I'm going to put this one in from the bottom. And really try not to drop this on the floor because it is going to be really hard to find if you drop it on the floor. I've got it just barely poking through. I'm going to line up the door. So I've got the hole on the door lined up with the pin. And now I'm going to take this one, use my pliers to hold on to it. Yeah, this is easier with the one that comes with it with the head on it. I have no idea where that went. I might have to pick this up to line this hole up. Let's see. I'll try to do it. All right, I'm going to have to pick it up out and get my head right in there to see what I'm doing. Once I get it started, I'll be back. All right, once I got it picked up and close to my face, I was able to get it lined up. I did pull this one out to assist me, and now I'm just going to use something hard. You don't want to try and use your finger because that will hurt very, very much. And just push that in, and once the door is glued into place in the dollhouse, that will be held in. It won't matter that there's no head. It can't go anywhere. Now our door opens, and I will need to do just a little more sanding because it's a little too tight. Too tight on this edge now. So I am going to go ahead and sand it. I'll sand it off camera so you don't have to watch me sanding back and forth. And when it gets to fit, I will be right back. All right, now I've got it. It's still pretty tight, but it will open. And I want it to remain fairly tight because if these are too loose and really go freely, you'll find that your dollhouse door never stays closed. So now all that's left is installing this in the frame and putting the glass in. Now I am not going to put the glass in today. And that's simply because I don't want to scratch. It's actually plastic, obviously. And I don't want to take a chance on scratching this before I install it into the dollhouse. So I am going to leave it wrapped up, leave it in the bag with the door, because I will probably slide the door into place and tape it again before we do our wiring, because that way I can make sure that I'm putting the porch light where I want it and all of that. So that's how you assemble this door, and a good way to, fix when you lose an important piece. So I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, push the like button. If you haven't subscribed, I invite you to hit that subscribe button and to hit the notification bell so you know when I put up a new video. If you've got friends that do dollhouses, please share the link to the channel and to the video and my blog, because I'm sure they'll enjoy being here too. And I will talk to you next time. Bye.